This is going to be a bit of an experiment. Oops. This will be an experiment. I wasn't recording before. I have increased my bitrate. It was actually at 2500, but on Twitch it's showing my bitrate to be unstable. Over here though, I don't know. I may have to play with it until it works properly. But it'll be an experiment. I wasn't recording before. I have, but hopefully it looks okay. If I put this on full screen as I'm monitoring, picture is definitely clearer. It's not perfect, but it's clearer. And as long as it's being stable and smooth, then that's fine. If it's not, if it's dropping things, then that's no good either. But I don't have anyone telling me whether or not it's dropping things. I just have, my monitoring things. So we'll see what happens when I move around, if I have to lower the bit rate or whatever. Hopefully I can catch up. Oh, there's no one around right now. And we all know things will get tougher when I actually have targets. But let's see what that all looks like. My monitor. So it seems to be matching the gameplay. Let's see what happens if I make it. When I change it and make it 6000, what will happen then? The bitrate did fluctuate a bit, but I'm not sure if that means anything. I can't really tell. Hopefully it's fine. There's very little difference, I'll be honest. And I should be right on in the butter zone anyway, for what it recommends. And I guess I'll just go as is for now, and if there are issues, I'll pick up on it later and try to fix it. But in any case, how are you doing, Internet? I'm B-Nuts. Welcome back to Genshin Impact, and welcome to the stream. It is a bit experimental, as I am, messing around with settings in order to try to make the streaming experience a bit better. And hopefully it will work. Yeah, don't have Deluxe, sorry. I've had John Lee in my team because
Something's
I have been going after artifacts lately.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
And of course, I haven't been able to get everything that I want, just trying to get stuff though. Let's see. I have enough resin now to make 2 of these. Condensed resin definitely makes a difference in the rewards that you get when you clear a domain.
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
I guess if it didn't, then there would be no reason to really have it. And in any case, we do have an event in our special events tab, and this should capture it. We go and use the tab. Oh no, it won't. So how did I get to it in the game? Because I wanted to show it and this won't show it. Maybe it's... Oh, I think I got to it from my mail. What's the notice? Never-ending Battle Island Encampment Challenge. Travelers can take part in challenges all over the islands, defeat the enemies within the time limit, and earn points. For reaching the target scores, traveler can get rewards. Or is this the endless wave thing? New challenge will unlock each day until the 7th day. You can select a difficulty level before it begins, and the amount of points you obtain from completing the challenge is based on the difficulty setting. You obtain rewards at various score levels based on the highest score you achieve in a stage. Each stage has unique mechanics that will provide basic buffs. Beat enemies during the challenge to get corresponding points. Defeat berserker opponents for additional points. During the challenge, momentum discs will randomly descend upon the field, which must be destroyed using Harpasta. Travelers need to equip the gadget Windblast with Harpasta before starting the event. Travelers who have not obtained the gadget can complete the summer gift quest to attain it. During the challenge, defeat berserker opponents or destroy this gain momentum. When different levels of momentum have been achieved, you will obtain the corresponding momentum blessing and unlock various buffs. Momentum will decay over time, requiring you to constantly defeat berserker opponents or destroy momentum discs to keep the pace up, and not be initiated in co-op mode. But the boom ball combat is the thing I can show you today. So we can challenge the Dodo Fortresses and obtain new gears to be exchanged in the event shop for Primo Gems, yay, event name card, whatever, character experience materials, yes, and more. This will be open until the 16th. Wait, this is 12th to the 16th, so is this not what we're doing? That is the 6th. Oh. This is when that ends, so this will end on the 12th. There are only 6 days left. Challenge the Dodo Fortresses on the island, and use the Dodo Guard to reflect Kaboom Balls to defeat the Dodo Fortress. Defeat as many mob fortress within the time limit as possible to earn the highest score. During the challenge, Shazam fruits with different effects may appear. Pick them to obtain buffs. A new challenge stage will open on days 1, 3, and 5 of the event, totaling 3 stages. Complete the corresponding quests in the challenge stage to obtain Emblem of Years. Only available in single player or co-op mode. Why did they have to distinguish between them? Anyway, what was I wanted to go into the mail. And by the way, yesterday was Barbara's birthday. Are you still busy every day? Well, the thing of it, I guess you feel pretty fulfilled when staying so busy. I'm the same way. I pray to the animal Archon, listen to the prayers of others, heal the sick, and practice my singing every day. Speaking of singing, I just learned a new special song. Although it's not my usual style, I find the melody to be particularly comforting, as if it's overflowing with warm emotions. I think you will like it too. Oh yes, I sent you some dandelion seeds with the letter. I hope you can come listen to my new song when you are free. That would be my birthday wish. She doesn't even mention it until then. I like having the birthday emails kind of as a sort of reminder. Although I would like it even more if we could interact more with the characters on their screens. Let's see, I was looking for... the event for something about the event in here. I was pretty sure it was in the mail, maybe not. Because there's no link in each of them. Could be in the events tab. Alright, here we go. Go to event. So with this, we get more paints in here. So each day there's something new that can unlock for you. Log in 4 days, yeah. Claim the parametric transformer rewards once. One. Defeat one Magu Kinky. Who hasn't done that by now? It was just 3 on day 4 and got 3 more. And you apparently can't choose which of these areas you get it. The paint. But it will give you stuff anyway. So I can paint in 4 more areas. If I click, it does nothing. Sound. Gene in the back there. Well, looks like it doesn't want me to get this yet. But once you've done around an area, this will also turn a color. Make sure that you click on it to redeem that reward before the event ends. Otherwise, you won't get that chance. Looks like I just need 4 more. That. Get everything else. But I don't have any more paints that I can get. So there's that one. And then everything that I just got appeared there. Alright, so let's go do the dodo ball, I guess. Big Bada Doom Boom Challenge. Now it's telling me those are there. Let's go! Oh, I should close up teams. I do not need those to appear on my stream currently, or to interrupt it. It may say it's unstable, but at least I'm not dropping any frames, right? There was one setting in OBS I couldn't carry, but everything else seems to be okay. I marked all of the flower locations so it would be easier for me to get at them without needing the interactive map. So all of the stars are locations where you can get to pretty easily without having to fight. These ones have monsters in them. Pretty close. But you can harvest pretty easily without. And this is an island which is good for getting dandelions. It's a good thing that the island hasn't closed right away, even though the events have moved on. Let's see, this has a day and a bit left. Boom. The challenge has just started. Going Tails still has 2 weeks. That's a lot of time. And this is permanently in there. And I've got 2 weeks. I can still claim these if I want to. And why not? Having more resources is always a good thing. Why is there a canvas here? Huh. It looks like a King Dodoko. Or maybe Dodo King. Looks like this was left by Albedo. Oh, this looks like one fierce fella. Wonder why this isn't voiced. Is this Albedo's latest work? If you look closely, it does look similar to the gift that Alice left for Cleet. Ah, it appeared. Not exactly. Fun. Find some way to take care of it. During the Kaboom Ball combat challenges, travelers must use Dodo guards to reflect Kaboom Balls and deal damage to the Dodo Fortress. Depending on the timing of your Dodo guards hitting the balls, the reflection will either be a normal return or perfect. Of the two, perfect returns deal more damage. Defeat as many Dodo Fortresses within the timeline as possible to earn the highest score. When a Dodo Fortress is hit by a return shot, it will build up its Fury meter. Once the meter is full, the Dodo Fortress will enter a Fury phase for a time, increasing its rate of Kaboom Ball fire and the chances of it firing off special Kaboom Ball. Some Dodo Fortresses may generate a shield to defend themselves. Dodo Fortresses protected by a shield cannot be damaged by normal returns. Those can only be destroyed by perfect return. In single player mode, you can take part in a single player challenge for Kaboom Ball. In co-op, you can enter doubles challenge as part of a 2-player team. You will encounter different Kaboom Ball and Shazam Fruit types during the challenges, avoid the negative effects of the Kaboom Balls, and exploit the effects of Shazam Fruit to make the challenge go more smooth.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Complete incoming Kaboom Balls 2 times. The groggy, dirty Kaboom Ball. Able to return it, it will create a dust cloud that obstructs vision. Super simple ball, ordinary. Breezy Bernie, Kaboom Ball of great power reflected towards the matter Chatter Ball. Intriguing. After a successful return shot, the Dodo Fortress will fire 3 Kaboom Balls in quick succession. Doom Flume. Picking this up will increase movement speed. Fury Fruit. Collect this to increase Fury or to extend the duration of the Fury phase. To complete it twice, get a high score of 1,600 points. Get a high score of 2,100. Defeat 15 fortresses in total. Made 80 perfect returns in this stage. 30 successful returns on Foggy Groggy Balls. Made 10 successful returns on Breezy Brunny Balls. Lost Desert Fortress to enter Fury Phase 3 times or more in a single challenge. Ah, they each have different ones. Okay, let's start with the first one. So do I need to have the Blessed Harpastum equipped in order to do this? Or is it something else, something that comes with it? I don't know what to do yet, exactly, so I don't want to drag anyone else into this. Alright, can dash. Okay. That must be the Fury phase. Oh, that's muddy. Where's the Shazam fruit? Oh, there it is. At least we don't have to aim the returns. I don't really... I guess only perfect returns can go in the mouth. But how can you tell when something will be... I thought that was going to go far. It just leapt high. So how did I do? 1700. Total damage dealt, number defeated, normal turns, perfect returns. It's definitely a bit harder than I thought. And I'm guessing that doing one phase does not actually affect any of the others. We do it twice, get a high score of 2100. I didn't return any breezy burnies. Alright, let's try it again. I wonder if it has you warp when it's right next to you. Oh. Yep. Right here, you're supposed to time the perfect ones. Fairy phase entered. Oh. Oh. Not. There's one. Can't really tell where it's gonna land when it does that. Sometimes it's far, sometimes it's not. Oh, come on. I didn't hit that at all. It's better, but it's not there. I need 2100. I'll try one more time and then I'll move on to the next. 100, defeat 15 fortresses in total. Turns I hardly got any. Successful in 4 that turn. Okay, one more time. Oh, come on. There are crabs out here? How did that not? Ah. I missed so many. Look at that. I didn't even realize that was tilted. There. Okay. Oh, that time it did okay. So now I just have to defeat more of them. Some more. Turn that a few times. And I can do that. Okay, in this one, we got Chili Frilly Ball. Hold. You are hit. You are unable to return. Characters will be affected by crowding. The movements will be slow. Simple one. Some fruits will be Zoom Vroom, so movement speed, and Fury Fruit. Furious Fury. Here. You have to do it twice. Get a high score of 2100 again. Get a high score of 3000 this time. Defeat it 35 times in total. Oh, this uses the other. You made 120 perfect returns. You made 50 successful returns on Chili Frilly Fruits. Use the effect of Ping Pong Fruits. You can make 20 Kaboom Ball auto return. Ping Pong Fruits? That must... Is that a type of... It's not listed. Oh, there we go. After collecting this, Dodo guards will automatically return Kaboom Balls for a short duration. For 20 returns, avoid being hit by Chili Frilly Balls for a whole round. That's easy, you just don't play. By the way, what's all in the event shop? Primo Gems. 4 for 200 each. Got that. Some guides, experience, and more. That's it. There's one I returned. Oh, come on, really bad at returning those. Don't tell Lisa. Oh, I did return it. What the? Why is it doing it so quickly? Oop. You get the auto return, I wonder how long it lasts. Oop. No wonder the scores are so much higher in this one. If he does the rapid fire thing, you can return quite a lot. Ah. Oh, come on. I only got one. A high score of 3,000. I did get one by being hit. Or maybe I should run away from those on my third round. I'm gonna try to get the 3,100 first, and I'll do the other. I get hit a lot by those. Now I'm wet. Oh, come on. Wet again? What am I getting wet from? I'm right in the middle of a beach. Done. That's right, get furious. Where is it? Oh, did I pick it up by accident? and not even notice. Quite getting this the hang of how to get the ones that no. Anyway, I haven't had to activate the heart paston, so you know. Which leaves this one for the Jota Fortress in total. Perfect returns and avoid being hit. I can do the avoid being hit one. I saw something here. So these ones are particular to that stage. I'll do this one and run away from all the chilly ones. I don't think I want to drag anyone else into that foolishness. Oh, dude. The crabs actually come out onto the field. It hits it for me. And that's run out. Seems delayed. Oop. Waste of the auto. Oh, the auto's gone. I mean, I could try hitting the frosty fruit, but I don't want to waste my attempt by accidentally getting hit by one. Especially seeing how often I do get hit by them. How long is it? The auto? I'm not gonna chance it that close to the one. Whitney. It totally fired that off. Alright, so what's the third one? Twisty Turny, a real stunner of a ball that even pros find hard to throw. It boasts a highly unpredictable flight trajectory. Crazy Bernie again. Super Simple and Foggy Groggy, and Chili Philly, and Matter Chatter. We got Zoom, Fury, and Ping Pong again. Read it 2 times. 1800, 2500, 850 total, 100 perfect returns this stage, and successful returns on the Twisty Turny, destroy fortresses, shields 5 times, avoid being hit by Foggy Groggy. Full round. You ask much of me, but I shall accept this challenge. How have we been doing, though? Seems okay. It'll probably fire something right away, too. Tab. Is it the wraparound that allows me to hit them after they pass me? But not if they hit me directly, of course. I didn't see any Shazam fruit. Oh. That's definitely turning. Kind of have to be near a corner to get that. It doesn't get affected by crud. Oh, I definitely want that. It ran out. $500 is a good start. Maybe I should try switching to Brazaria. How come I'm not seeing it? Okay.
I hear you've got a job for me.
I do indeed. I'm not sure you would appreciate it. Not those. And avoided being hit. Did it twice. Defeat that. Accumulate returns. Read 5 times in the stage. And now I've got the simpler ones. She's taller, so she should be faster as well. Oh, crabs. Lots of them. He gets that buff at night. What? Why am I missing? Don't be mad. I'm just playing your game. There's no chance to return things if it hits you. That went straight. Here. That hurt so much I didn't think I had it. I knew there would have to be a third one. Oh. I should have waited until it started. Oh, there's another one. Got one more in because of that. That at least gives me the defeated twice thing. $50, can we 100? Played 5 times in this state. I think I've gotten better, so let's see, do each of them once in co-op. You have to do that much for it to do that? Can be handy having two. One of us can do forward, the other can do back. Nice. We both got no chill. Oh, come on. Oh, I got it up in rebound. That's all yours. Ow. Should be easy. I'm gonna do a far one. It was a wasted shot anyway. It's on his side. Oh, I wasted such a good shot. Hit it. Nice. Thing. Where'd he go? Did he leave? Ah, yes, he left. It wasn't moving. Let's do number 2. And do the same thing and split up the court. Good. Got it in. Let's back him up. Matter to me who hits it, just as long as someone does. We're all over the place and not getting anything. Stop hitting. Stop lobbing them and do something else. I know. Do the auto target on it. What the hell? Looks like I'm not the only one who has a hard time judging where those go. They're the ones who ought to be furious with you. I wonder if we could both... those things, considering how long they linger. Oops. One of the buffs should really be extra time. That was pretty bad.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
What am I missing? Oh, there it is. How did I not get that? Try it again. Why am I missing all the time? Am I hitting any of them at all? I should stop doing them. Guess I don't have the auto. Maybe it's my connection that isn't so great. No. So should I try to finish this one? So I have to do 80 perfect returns, and that's it for that stage. Grab. Why are there so many craps though? I wonder if auto returns count as perfect. Right away, it seems like it's much easier for me to hit like this. Really not get the buff? I can even hit the lava ones. At least I'm not trying to avoid anything. I have to judge things. Oops. Hang on. I feel like the character overcorrects a lot. Let's see. I only need 12 more perfect returns. Let's do one more and one, and then I'll finish off whatever's left later. I can get perfect returns, but I'm not sure of the time. I don't think I've actually ever taken down its shield. It just expires on its own. Watch out for those balls. Should never be directly in the path of the ball unless you're fast enough. I think I got that. Those are all of those challenges cleared. Action 2. I need 120 perfect return. Is that it? And what's left in 3? Defeat 15 total, accumulate 100 perfect returns, destroy shields 5 times. Okay, I'll do a couple more in here. I'm definitely better in the single player challenge. Although it wasn't that bad the first time. Those were auto returns. Do I have the auto again? Yeah. Seems to glow gold when you have the auto. All the way over there? Would have been handy if I could get to that right away. 42 perfect returns in that one alone. So it doesn't have a stat for the number of times you take down the shield. But it's not enough. Oh, I just need 3 more. And I can go get that and then...
Don't we have a job to do?
It's to beat this. Oops. I shouldn't have stepped in. Crap. That was not a perfect return. That's not going to be helpful to my sense of timing. It flashes a bit before it wears off too. I can't tell where that's going, but I just sort of guess. Yeah. Okay. It jumped over it. Up with the lobs. And that one's gonna hit me as soon as I come out of that. Perfect returns, 31. So. Okay, so the last one, defeat 50 or 100 perfect returns in this stage and destroy the shields 5 times. What the? I can return them better if I'm further away. Like, off at the front. Oh, come on. Yeah, I seem to get a lot more in single player. There's a shield. I don't know if I actually got the shield. I swing to wait. I must have gotten an auto. Let's see. 3. Perfect returns is 24. Let's go for the perfect returns one more time. Oh, I mean, that I can finish. Not so sure about the shields. If I had to do it all in a single one, I don't think there's enough time. Did better in the previous round, I think. You can clearly see when you run out of the auto, but only if you're looking at the pedals on your blocker. There's to do that now. kind enough to give me the auto. I feel like I was dodging in between them. This ain't dodgeball. That was about to break his shield. Why is the perfect return so much lower? Oh, I just need 4 more. That's easy. Let's finish this whole thing up. And then I can enjoy helping people out. Oh, hopefully I can help people out with their multiplayer. Can't exactly invite who you want, I guess, unless they're... Is it random or can you do... your friends list? That was it. That was all I needed. Expected more of the windy ones. That was hard to see. Yep, it ran out. I got confused. I returned one. It went full fury mode again. Ooh, auto. Very handy for getting those things. Brand new. I expect I should be able to get everything now from the shop. Total 240 Primogen. which is 4 of each of these. Yep, everything. You complete all challenges and you can have enough Enigma gear to earn everything from the shop. That's pretty good. Let's see, I've only got 28 as in right now. That's not enough to get anything from fighting the Magu-Kenki.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
Something's come up?
Let's see. I don't especially feel like taking on Legend of the Vagabond Sword again. Let's just do the test run. Thorny Benevolence. Oh, sorry. I don't see her as being particularly thorny, though. And she's very good at her job. When Rosea unleashes her elemental skill, she sprints behind her target and strikes with her polearm, dealing cryo damage. With her elemental burst, she performs a sweeping horizontal strike against surrounding opponents before summoning an Icelandic of Celeste Cold. It strikes the ground, while the Icelandic opponents. Additional orbs will drop, get more energy. So let's see the way she's kitted out. Here's the level 80. He has the Dragon Spine Spear. Level 80, Refinement Rank 1. For artifacts, our Bloodstained Chivalry 4-piece, giving physical damage and charge attack increased by 50%, reduces stamina cost 0 for 10 seconds after defeating him. Constellation C0, despite the fact she's a 4-star. Balance 888. Oh, I still have the thing equipped. And I can't change it. Oh well.
Judgment! Yeah.
Let's do her skill.
You can't run!
There's the big guy.
Judgment! Lights out. Yeah. You can't run!
That's pretty effective against a single Abyss Mage. But then again, I don't have trouble with a single Abyss Mage anymore. It's usually when they're grouped in 3 that they end up being a lot of trouble. Including the main where I was farming. I think it was for the one with the Maiden's Beloved. I kind of forget But I was actually going for there because it's got that drops so seldom. So it's not easy to remember in my mind. It's not the noblesse. The Viridescent Vanir. I thought I was farming for something else. I also did some of that. Bad. Let's do Benny, even though he is an early character who everyone should have, I think. When Bennett uses his elemental skill, he can charge it up to multiple levels, which have different effects, from smoothly dealing power damage to dealing greater damage but sending himself flying in the ensuing explosion, though he will not be injured by it. His elemental burst strikes the ground with pyro to create an inspiration field. This field continually infuses characters with pyro and regenerates health for characters with low health. When the health of characters within the field exceeds 70%, the field provides an attack bonus instead. Additional elemental orbs will drop.
Benny's adventure team,
And we got
Benny's
her too.
adventure team, assemble!
Level 80. He's got the Favonius sword. Level 80, refinement rank 1. Artifacts are less oblige 4-piece set. So, elemental. Which isn't bad. P0. Talents are 888. For Chongyun, level 80. He's given the Dragon's Bane. Level 80, refinement rank 1. Also noblesse oblige. Installation 0.
Assemble!
Booba, get them!
Let's light it up! Yeah! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
This guy is not as good as my guy.
You're toast! Out of the frying pan!
Let's light it up! Ow! I'm going in!
It was already back. I like Bennett. He's Pyro, so he has some of the highest attack available. He has pretty decent elemental skill, although the knockback when you charge it completely can get annoying at times. It depends on how you use it. I've seen people who will apply it in order to try to get him places, or they do a stunt where they drop him from a height and try to get him into a chair. Having Razor's elemental skill will cause him to rend the opponents in front of him and gain an electro sigil. Holding his elemental skill will deal AoE damage and consume the sigil, converted into energy. His elemental burst summons the wolf within, strikes alongside Razor, and increases his attack speed. Additional orbs will drop. And he also gets Diamond. Level 80. Weapon is the Snow-Tuned Star Silver. I promise you it wasn't on his original trail, because that wasn't out yet. Level 80, Refinement Rank 1. Artifacts are Gladiator. T0. Balance. 888. I guess they only use one.
Nice and spicy.
This isn't the same group, is it? I like that helm. Wow, he got that fast.
Get back!
Out of the frying pan, it's eat this!
Don't be fooled, however. Besides the gear and artifacts, which are top, maybe not the best. You know, you could choose other things as well. Razor is good as a physical damage dealing character as well. But the increased energy means that his ult, everyone's ult, comes up faster than they would normally. But he is still a good boy. Haven't gone to the Eternity Teapot yet today, so I'll redeem some stuff. Meanwhile, I think I should address an issue that has come up within the Genshin community, sort of within, but not really. But has been someone who responded to a post showing a Kazua with how dare you and KYS, which is never a good response to anything ever. The person basically said, how dare you show off my comfort character even though I don't have them. And no. You can have favorite characters. That's perfectly fine. But hanging so much on them and whether or not you have them is not healthy. Let's top these off. On top of which, it doesn't really do anyone any good. So, I don't think that's the sort of thing that people should be going after. I'll learn the furnishings later. There might be
If you ever have it.
an objective somewhere down the line where it would be a good idea to do that, which is why I have 2 of them saved up there. Everyone can have their favorite character and try to collect them as long as they have the means to do so. And I mean that everyone should have within their means if they want to do that only. If you cannot afford it, don't go after it. You know, don't jeopardize your own lifestyle, livelihood, anything like that. Any of your essentials, and certainly don't jeopardize anyone else's in order to go after such things. It's just never worth it to go to such lengths. Now, there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, with having the characters that you like and enjoy interacting with in the game. You know, it's perfectly fine. But putting so much of yourself onto that character and obsessing over them, letting it take over your life, that is not okay. It's just devoting too much to something which doesn't exist and treating them in a way that isn't healthy for you or anyone else around you. There's reality, there's games, and the two are separate for a reason. Additionally, there's the issue of the gacha and spending your real-world money on it, if you're able to, and to do so responsibly, then that is fine. And that's a choice that's perfectly up to you to make. However, don't go spending money you can't afford to spend on something like this. Right? And for those who are free to play, I have a lot of respect for them because they have the discipline, they have they also have conviction to stick with not spending money, which is difficult, especially when you have great characters on offer that they might miss, and there are low chances of getting. But as long as things are around for people to get, they can definitely continue to go for it. No, there's no absolute stopping point. As long as people do things responsibly, that is. If you're not being responsible, if you're not setting limits and sticking to them, help, says Mistis, then you may indeed need help. If you cannot be responsible for your own spending and budget things and then stick to them, then definitely it is a recommendation to get someone to help you who you can be responsible to. Because if you can't be responsible to yourself, then it's a good idea to surround yourself to people who can help you. I can't say that, so yeah. Hello, Mistis, and welcome to the stream. I'm doing just one more thing before I end off, and that's addressing an issue that can affect everyone who plays gacha games, because that temptation is always there. But it's not just gacha games, because you know, you have free-to-play games, but they're also, many of them, most of them, pay to win. And the temptation is always there to spend money to get stronger. But the necessity is never there to do that. So that's something which I hope people understand, that it's not necessary at all to spend the money in order to get the game. Now, it is spelled out for us that the chances of getting Kazuha, for example, within this banner, are extremely low. That is in a single pull. When you take into account if you have the willingness to spend in order to pull more, well, then you have more chances to. But it does say the base probability of winning a 5-star character is 0.6%. Consolidated probability, including guarantee, is 1.6%. And the guaranteed to win 5-star at least once per 90 attempts. 90 pulls is a lot. That's a lot of money if you're paying for it. If you're free to play character and you've saved up the resources, you really have to choose, because you only get enough Primo Gems to be able to get a 5-star once every 3 to 4 banners. And then you have to plan for that in order to be able to get a good character. For those people, the people who can get you which banners going to come when, they help a lot. but otherwise, you kind of have to balance it though. Plus, there is the 50-50, so if you don't have a guarantee from losing a 50-50 first, you may not get the banner character, and then you don't have the resources to go further. My friend Adrian, who has visited a couple of our streams, is like that. And he's gotten some characters which he wants, some he's missed, but he's also has a character like Diluc who I don't have. So it's all up to chance. As to the 4-star items, 5.1%. For items, that's any. And between character and weapons is 2.55%. That's on every pull. However, every 10 pulls guarantees a 4-star item or character, and it often alternates between a weapon and a character. So if you pulled 10 and you got a weapon, chances are very good that your next 10 set pulls will include a character. But again, it takes significant resources to do that. So please be responsible with your resources, whether it's real world money or primo gems you're earning in the game, or both. It's often a mix, because there's no guarantee what you'll get at all. And you have to spend quite a lot in order to guarantee you would get your limited character banner. So definitely be responsible if you're going to spend on any of these. And I would definitely recommend avoiding the weapon banner, at least until you have all the characters you want. Because there's a 50-50 on both of these, and you can never guarantee. We have seen, for example, Tectone go in to try to get the Staff of Homa, and he spent $1,700 before he got a single Staff of Homa because of the 50-50 between the two banner 5-star weapons. It's crazy. Now for him, he can't afford to spend that, but he advises against spending if you can't, because that would simply be irresponsible. And you're always liable to get off banner on the limited character, and they're always here as well. Fortunately, there are quite a few that are easier to get here. Rosaria is here, Yanfei is here, Sucrose is here, Fiona is here, Noel is here, Bennett's here, Fischl, Ningguang, Gu, Beidou, Zhongling, and the starters, as well as Barbara. So you have a few fallbacks, but I have to stress again, only if you can afford it. Can't afford it? Don't do it. It's really that simple. And certainly don't go into comments and say, how dare you show off that you have this character when I don't. The funny thing is that, yes, of course, people will have their characters who they like, but having it be someone who it's tougher to get, that's going to put a lot of unnecessary stress on you too. So I would, if you don't have that character and you know the chances are low of ever getting it, you may want to change up your character, your comfort character, if you're going to have one at all. For me, if I was to pick a Genshin character who has that status of comfort character, in quotes, well, pick someone who is much easier to get, in fact, guaranteed to get. You can pick someone like Amber, who's always a good friend within the game, and everyone gets them. Or maybe the Traveler. Absolutely guaranteed. You pick one of them straight off, and Traveler, whether Ether or Lumine, is absolutely guaranteed 5-star. You have them from the start. But no, there are also guaranteed others that you get. You get Jungling as long as you clear for 3 the Spiral Abyss. You get Barbara as soon as you clear the Storm Terror quest. So they're also nice. If you absolutely have to pick someone as a comfort character, although it's still still not healthy behavior to obsess over fictional characters to an excessive extent. You can certainly feel like you perhaps have a connection with them, but don't go over. And as I was saying, a Genshin character who would be my comfort character, so-called, guaranteed a 4-star, easy to get. Basically, everyone has it. And I've also spoken with and spoken of her quite a lot over the gameplay. And she is one of the ones with a hangout event. Likely you've guessed her already. But if you haven't, she has been a mainstay on my teams ever since I got her at the beginning. I rarely remove her from my parties, and I always put her in one of my teams, even in the Spiral Abyss, after the Divergent Paths. She's Noelle. She's warm, she's welcoming, she doesn't give up on her aspirations, ever. Despite the fact that she does so much for you in her interactions, she also doesn't give up on her dedications towards becoming a knight. And despite her multiple failures, she does not give up on her aspirations there. She's so optimistic and sunny to a fault. I came in here because I wanted to have her beside me here. Because she's friendship level 10. Yeah. I didn't actually have her in. But here, she's right there for us whenever she needs, whenever we need her. But she also doesn't give up for herself.
Hello. I'm so happy to see you again. Can I do anything for you? I'm at your service. It would be my pleasure. Do you know something? Ever since I came here, I don't believe I've picked up a single item of lost property. I'm still not used to it.
You go around collecting them?
No, they're just items I find while cleaning. For example, a faded headband under a cabinet, or a ball hidden in a bush by a kitten, or a bookmark in a corner of the library, keys dropped at the side of the road, oh, an unsigned letter of confession stuck in the door of the church.
Where do all these things
I
enter?
always do my utmost to reunite each item with its owner, but the ones that go unclaimed remain at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. Speaking of cleaning, this place always seems so clean and tidy. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's always very fulfilling to work here. More so than when I'm cleaning for the Knights or anywhere else. Because this is your home.
Well, her dialogue doesn't change, but it's always nice to interact with her. There's the dog. Behind something like the screen. So hard to actually get someone to join a live stream. Yeah, especially when you don't have that much of an audience.
Adventure team,
But
assemble!
we can all try. Hello and welcome, Tortured Udin 3.
Or not.
I'm about to end the stream. I was touching on a point about someone who responded to a post about a character who was their comfort character in a very bad, very aggressive
Good
way.
things come to those who don't wait around. That's
Oh.
what they say anyway.
My point,
Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
my point was that it's okay to have a comfort character, but you shouldn't healthily obsess over them. And if you do, it should be someone who it's easier to get. Like Noelle, who's always there for you, but also doesn't give up on her own aspirations. She's just a very nice character, and I'm glad that she's had to hang out events. But I'm looking forward to others also having. So I think that'll be it for me here. People are awake, it's getting later. Time to have breakfast. Of course, I have decided after some time that I can spend. I wonder why. Has he got more dialogue?
Right on cue. I was just wondering whether you might appear.
So while I've decided to spend some money on this game, I've also budgeted for it in its amounts that I can afford, and then I stick to it. As anyone should. If you decide the amount that you can afford to spend is 0, stick to that. You have my respect and admiration.
But of course, it's always a pleasure to talk with you. Tell me, what have you been doing recently?
Escorting cargo, punishing disciples of evil, driving monsters away, rescuing people from certain death. Usual.
Magnificent! Acts of pure chivalry by the sound of it. Oh, how I would love to take up the sword with you, pursuing justice throughout the land.
I'd be only too honored to have you join me.
A pity that it will have to wait until some point in the future. But if we're talking about the here and now... Oh, I got it! Why don't we have ourselves a little contest? First to 100 chivalrous acts wins.
Am I not at an unfair advantage? I'm traveling all over the place.
There are no restrictions on the nature of the act or the beneficiary. But you need to keep a tally. Once the act is completed, it should be verified by the other party.
He's good at setting rules.
Oh, don't mind me.
Oh, sounds like he's confident
Just
too.
don't expect to win too easily.
I like a challenge. Most of the characters in this game are pretty good anyway. You don't mind certain eccentricities of them, well, you've got a lot of options then. But if you're looking for anything specific, you may end up with some issues on your hands. Still, I have lost 50/50s and had to deal with that. Also, Benny, I will never activate his C6, at least as long as Mihoyo prevents us from being able to deactivate them. But you can see my Ganyu is C0. I got one extra of Kaching, so she's C1. C6 for Noelle all the way. She's easy to get. C0. C0. He's, of course, you get him in. C0. 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 C4. I just recently got another one of her in my last stream. C6. 6. Oh, both of those were 4-star. She's C0. Kazuha is C0. Yeah, C0. C0. C3, because it seems like when I lose the 50/50, I get her most often. C0. C5. She's 4-star. C4. 4-star. 4-star. Full. C4 for Zhangling. C6, including the free one from the Spiral Abyss. He's only at C3. Well, C6 for her. Amber. I finally got one copy of her. Yes. And poor Sean Young, I haven't gotten any copy of him. Maybe it's because I haven't leveled him at all. We'll see. The next time he's on a banner, I'll try to get him. But it's kind of unfair for him. Anyway, yeah. I think that'll do it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Found it perhaps a little bit informative and encouraging, perhaps. If you did, if you like what you saw, you can, of course, leave a like, comment below what you thought, subscribe, and ring the bell if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, you can leave me a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. You will receive notifications when I go live. And you can follow me on my Twitter. You'll find additional videos, model builds, reviews, and gameplay on my YouTube as well as on my Twitch. So let's choose someone to raid my Twitch. Let's raid someone with a small audience. Vera Lee, she's an artist and a VTuber. So thank you once again for watching. And until the next video stream or whatever, please do stay safe, stay healthy, and be excellent to one another. Bye-bye. Yeah, and another one.